So I'm looking through my stocks this morning, just doing a little check to see where I'm at and where I think things might be going. And frankly, I don't know. I'm sticking with my bearish sentiment just because we're in a bearish market, and uh, I, there's lots and lots of bad news out there. So it's more likely that things are going to go down than they're going to go up. But it seems like when you hold a position through the weekend, I'm always worried about the news that's going to come out during the weekend and how it's going to be interpreted. I see headlines: China announces a giant stimulus plan, but there's the Latvian government's taking over a bank. Brazil is demanding sweeping changes. The White House says it wants financial reform. Uh, so it's like, and then how are people interpreting what Obama said on Friday? Um, it's all confusing, and I can never figure out how it's going to be interpreted by the markets unless it's painfully obvious. But we'll just have to wait till tomorrow morning and see what the futures say and see how they're interpreted. I'm hoping that nothing, because I've got four short positions, I'm hoping that nothing comes out too positive. But you have to be prepared for that just in case. All right, so first I'm going to take you um, through the markets, and I'm really not reading anything on this at all. I just found it. I found it interesting that it sold down, and this red mark is 230 to 330, and the green up is 330 to 4 o'clock. And when it came down here at 330, I thought for sure it was going to continue down. I really thought it was going to continue down. And this bounce back up at 330 to 4 really surprised me. And they all look pretty much identical. And I'm not reading anything um, into the indicators or the position or anything. All I can say is that the volume has been lessening here all these past few days. There's nothing significant. Like if I show you the volume here, the top would be the final daily volume, but it's just been decreasing over the past few days. Nothing substantial. It's almost like it's going to explode and do something. And because we're in a bear market, I got to have a bearish sentiment on what's going to happen next. Now, showing you, I'll show you my trades, what I'm in right now. So we'll start with BTU Energy Company. I shorted it in the beginning of the day up here. I thought it was extremely high considering, and it sank back lower. And then at 3:30, I was like, okay, 3:30, it's going lower. So I shorted some more. I doubled my position. And like I said on Friday, my early position was probably a third of what I normally would do. And then I added to it here, and then boom, it went back up to 4 o'clock, which it's not a killer, but it's unfortunate that it happened like that. It totally screwed me up. Monsanto, I did the same exact thing, and all of these, I'm watching that as my stop point, and that would be an extremely low loss for me if I stopped out at that point. More of the same with Mosaics. More of the same with NetEase. NetEase. Sorry, that's my joke name for it. NetEase, and a couple others that I was watching, and I put sell orders in, but nothing ever came of them. I was trying to cherry pick the tops, BRCM and Potash and Cat. And the thing about all of these is they all look the same. Just one that I thought interesting I'd throw out there for you as well was CTX. You notice that it was up on this Thursday, which was a down day, and all day long I was scratching my head going, why is it going up? Why is it going up? It doesn't make any sense to me. There were bad housing numbers that came out that day. I was thinking about shorting it here, and then sure enough it pulled back on Friday, and it's one of those things where you're like, I just wish I had the kahunas to get in there and give it a try, but oh well.